today's going to be a fun day because we're here in the RV and we're still hanging out in Kentucky, and our friends Bob and Lori just showed up in their RV. We kind of connected online and said, hey, we're gonna be in the same area, so let's get on out together and we're gonna go check out some crystal caves. So we had plans for tomorrow and they just got here an hour or two ago, and we decided immediately, let's go ahead and hit some other caves. So we're gonna get the baby seat for Wendy in their towed car and see if we can go see some crystal onyx caves.
There's a big boy.
What do you think, Miss Wendy?
We are at the Crystal Onyx Cave.
They went to Mardi Gras apparently.
Apparently. They know how to have a good time.
They must have been.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Ooh.
Who was it that drove one of those? The nerd kid that did I do that? Urkel.
Urkel, Steve Urkel. Did I do that? Family Matters.
Not the first time she started that.
Yeah. Ooh, I like these.
Labradorite.
I got a big one like this. Yeah, me too. I got a big one.
It was now decided we're doing the upper cave tour.
Alright, so my name is Jack, I'll be your tour guide.
Hi, Jack.
Who all's been in caves before? Is anybody's first time in a cave other than this little one, I would assume?
First time.
Oh, no, several. The two right over top of each other, like it usually is. They'll grow enough, they'll meet in the middle and form what's called a column. This thing right here. Now, sometimes people will call this a pillar. And you could call this a pillar, that's what it is. We refer to them as columns in caves because here in Kentucky, a pillar is something we put our heads on at night. See where the cave is on the surface. Now the reason this room looks so different is because it's directly underneath of a sinkhole on the surface. Now, it's not going to fall in on us. We're standing in the bottom of a sinkhole. There's 80 foot of clay and roots holding it together, and there's different kinds of sinkholes. This one's very stable and inactive. One of the previous owners even put in this retaining wall over here to try and help hold it up. Now, we're not real sure how much good this does, but the sinkhole doesn't do holding itself up, so he could have secretly walled off the coolest part of the cave, and we never know. Like, that's where they hid the treasure and bodies.
Right.
The most impressive thing in here is this guy. This is a root, but like I said, we're 84 feet below the surface, and the top of this root is still about that thick around. So imagine how thick it is, 20 more feet up even.
Wow.
80. So this is probably a tap root from a massive tree on the surface somewhere. Scott and Sarah call it root. And then you can follow down the wall here. You see right there is the same root, and then further down the wall is the same root again. And you can see they're kind of wiggly instead of straight until it gets here, and then it's straight. This is where something would have been changing with the airflow in the cave. We are pretty lucky to have it. As you can see, that one next to it was broken off at one point. That was just an unfortunately common practice when caves were first being explored around here. You'll see a lot of broken formations in this cave. You just crack off a stalactite, sell them to gift shop, or take as a souvenir or anything like that. And speaking of punishments, this here is the hole where we put kids that touch the formations.
Oh, wow.
Enough. See, we got cave onyx.
Is this stalactite?
All right, so we're going to head back the other direction, past the entrance and down them stairs. On the other end of the cave is my favorite formation in here. It's called the wedding cave. So we're going to go see that. That's sort of the end of the tour.